I mentioned earlier that I'm going to attempt to polish the epoxy while leaving the wood completely matte, and while I've never tried this before, I've seen it done a handful of times, and there's a few companies in Europe that I've seen on social media that seem to do this with success, and sometimes it looks fantastic, but other times they show it from an unflattering light, and you can see it doesn't really look that good. But there is someone here in the States, and he's in Hawaii, which is barely a state, but his name is Modern Habitats Hawaii, and he does a fantastic job. He shows it from all the lights and it always looks amazing. So I reached out to him quite a while ago, but he basically gave me his entire process. So what I'm doing here is I'm basically sanding this from 120 all the way up to 3000 grit. And I'm not trying to sand the wood, but I'm also not really avoiding it. So he told me it's okay to get the wood wet for the wet sanding portion because we're going to come back and we're going to fix that part later. Some of those European companies look like they're putting polishing compound right on the wood. They have like an automotive buffer and they're just grinding it right into the epoxy with the wood right there. And I have no idea how they do that and that doesn't compromise the wood. The Modern Habitats Hawaii, he told me the 3M compound that I'm using will stain the wood. So if I'm going to do that, I need to tape off all around it. He did say the Meguiar's compound, which I've never used and don't have, doesn't affect the wood as much. So maybe on my next one I could try that, or if you've done this and you know a compound that you can put straight onto the wood, I would love to know about it because this tape-off process was quite the job.